What up, guys? It's your boy LerdyWise back here again with another video. This time we're going to be checking out Spongebob versus Aquaman Death Battle. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you care to know when I upload a video, please hit that notification bell as well. And leave a like for your boy. Alright? Big fan of Spongebob. Can't really say I'm a big fan of Aquaman. Maybe like the newer Aquaman, new DC stuff. But shout out to Aquaman. I mean, shit, keeping the seas safe and stuff like that. Spongebob keeping the seas funny. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how this is going to play out. It's kind of meme-ish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to choose Spongebob because he has like cartoon-like immunity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Aquaman got some powers. Actually, logically, right? If Aquaman can control, can he control sea animals, or is it just more of he can communicate with them? If it's just communicate, then all right, yeah. I still would kind of choose SpongeBob just over like some cartoon logic, right? If Aquaman can actually control animals, or sea animals, wouldn't he just be able to control SpongeBob? Because isn't SpongeBob considered a sea animal? I don't know. Just a thought. But anyway, let's get to this video. Shout out to Death Battle. Go subscribe. Go leave them a comment, like, and everything. And let's get to this video, all right? Let's get it.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
No offense to y'all getting y'all ad out. I know y'all got to get y'all ads out. I pray one day this channel, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
One nautical nincompoop.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink-black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans. He's Wiz and I'm Boosted.
Oh, so he said
they're
going to Toon-wise, huh?
To find out who would win a death battle. The year was 1946.
I still give it to
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
World War II were engaged in a Cold War between capitalist West and communist East.
The United States changed history forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unparalleled nuclear devastation.
One of their most popular test spots, the site of 23 separate detonations over the course of 12 years for a total fission yield of 42.2 megatons, was Bikini Atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
The results were ecological devastation, and perhaps something more. Deep beneath the atoll, the fauna began to change. They evolved, becoming sentient, forming language, technology, and society. As Bikini Bottom organized into a monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed a free market economy and a thriving artistic culture.
Even the simplest underwater creatures became capable of complex thought, including the very first multicellular organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular, the greatest among them, lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about greatest. SpongeBob
36? Robert SquarePants, 36 years old. What the fuck? Okay. Weigh 1 ounce. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. Outlived the Bikini Bottom apocalypse. Honorary Town Rookie of the Day. Honorary Town Rookie of the Day. I forgot what episode that was, but I remember that line. That's funny.
He's a painfully naive man-child whose only ambition in life is to continue his minimum wage job as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab.
Really sounding like a Squidward there, Wiz. And no one wants to be a Squidward. Sponge Robert might not have the flashiest life, but he's happy. And that's what matters, ain't it?
Robert Sponge.
No, it doesn't. SpongeBob is routinely physically incapable of even the most basic tasks. Almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest wimp in town, like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time he effortlessly rotated the entire planet. Huh.
Oh, we're in for some shit now, aren't we? Despite being a real sea creature, SpongeBob is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he after all. He can stretch and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid. Wouldn't he always be full, though?
From an entire lagoon to... oh god. Enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason, he has an insane healing factor. He survived being torn in half, vaporized, having his soul removed.
That's what I'm
from his body,
saying.
And literally being unraveled out of existence. Okay, I think we're good. We can just end the rundown here.
No, I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Perhaps his most mind-bending ability is his control over bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable.
Hold on, I just wanted to go back to this fun physiology, liquid absorption, shape-shifting, duplication, regeneration, flight and teleport. Flight and teleport. Like, yeah. Tune. You're a tune. Imagination, fourth wall interaction, goofy goober rock, tune force.
Perhaps his most mind-bending ability is his control over bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a soapy Green Lantern ring, his bubbles can become anything he wishes, from guided cruise missiles to sentient life and entire bubble societies. That's a pretty similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw anything he wants into existence and erase it from reality just as easily. The pencil was so powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
And finished. I call him Doodle Whiz. Whiz, he's just like you, but I made him with a pencil.
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 yotatons.
That's enough energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over. And SpongeBob was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an impromptu bladed weapon, it's also his primary instrument.
Oh, reliable jellyfish net, bubble soap and wand, reef blower, karate gear, Krabby Patties, and magic pencil.
To create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever seen. The Krabby Patty.
A burger so delicious, it's basically magic. Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was romantically attracted to one. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank, hugged his best friend Patrick so hard their DNA fused, can ride on the scene transitions, and once cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero. You think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed Plankton's Plan Z, won the Battle of Bikini Bottom against an army of killer robots.
He just feeds Flip the Patty so fast it escaped reality. What the hell? Withstood a nuclear pod detonation, stayed away for 43 days straight. What the hell? Ran to that mountain and back. Want to see him do it again. Want to see him do it again. Defeated Plankton, Burger Beard, King Neptune, SpongeBob Steel Pants.
And even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny Phantom to save the Nicktoons multiverse.
His biggest weakness is that he's a giant, suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy. There's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Trials and tribulations and
multiverse.
He's right. He is so right. After season 3, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's not for me. I don't know if SpongeBob just changed with the generation of kids that watch it, I guess, maybe. Because after season 3, it's just...
Trials and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside, it wasn't until SpongeBob accepted himself for who he was that he was rewarded with the greatest boon of all. Middle management!
So if nautical nonsense be something you wish, then pray to your yellow port star for because laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
For real.
Aquaman, king of the
SpongeBob
seven
takes this, bro. You seen all that?
On the show before, and he's actually secretly awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might assume that means this Aquaman is a total loser, but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart, so get ready.
Art's origin is basically the same as the Silver Age comics. Tom Curry was a humble lighthouse kid.
320. He's 6'1". Wouldn't he just be able to just stomp on fucking SpongeBob? If we taking height into a matter? But again, SpongeBob's a toon, so he could just fucking, I don't know, bro. That's crazy. Member of the Super Friends. That nigga weighed 325 pounds, though? That's crazy. A citizen of Poseidonus, allies, Aqualad, Mara, Storm is the byproduct of human fish intercourse.
Who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. He procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too!
Oh, wait, no. It says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's just some guy with magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time when everybody who's anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater jet ski, a net, octopus ink, a water pistol, and a portable heat ray to blast right through solid ice. Not exactly mind-blowing, but you know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by 100 elephants. Which is a lot, I guess.
Aquaman is also an incredible swimmer, able to travel from Florida to Maine in under an hour. That's almost twice the speed of sound. He can create water balls and whirlpools out of thin water, and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he
talk
can
to
even
them,
control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually, that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can talk to fish, which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic organisms to alien life, as long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends.
The Super Friends? They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
What? No. You've got heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman.
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern. Apache Chief, Samurai, Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins, and their pet monkey Gleek.
Wiz, stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait. His best direct strength feat was when he, moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ here, huh?
Okay, so he's lame, and arguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feat somewhere, but no, he sucks. He actually sucks. His best feat is literally garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a gorilla for some reason, by...
Seriously.
His best feat is literally garbage.
Seriously.
From here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a gorilla for some reason, by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even outswam this Kryptonian pterodactyl monster, Rokan, who flew from the edge of the galaxy to Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really? Okay, now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of light. And Aquaman swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
And hey, he could probably kick your ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
Well, not if he's on dry land. If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies. Never mind, person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stomp on his corpse.
But is raw power really what makes someone a hero? Or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice? That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
He's about to die.
Yeah.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
After you,
Oh, we didn't even get a death battle.
that combats our set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Oh, they did it before.
One possibility.
It's time for Aquaman's funeral!
For real. There's just no way.
Mermaid Man? Wait a second, you're not Mermaid Man.
The name's Aquaman, evildoer.
Evildoer?
I saved this city. There's only one real hero here. And he's a super friend.
You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge, phylum porifera, and you can't just... How about a little karate, Waterman?
It's Aquaman! Of course. He's a sea creature. And as the king of the seas, he's mine to command. I wasn't just reaching out to you, Sponge. Let him have it, chums! Great Neptune!
Get a load of this, Sea-Man!
Oh, shit.
Need water. Powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? Amen. I see it now. A multiverse of Aquaman. And out of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one!
I'm a rip-off.
Joke.
A joke.
I'm no superhero.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazatron. But every day, I get back up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Win.
Yeah. Let's go with the scrap. Give me your money. Oh, raced his arm.
The other side of the universe.
Fucking SpongeBob, bro.
I'll be a real superhero. Sponge. Let's be super.
I like that.
Ridiculously OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show, Wiz.
This was an incredibly close fight.
Yeah, right.
Gotcha! Obviously, Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All
what you
Aquaman
gonna
can
do?
Is punch
What can
kinda
you do?
hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which messes Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Cause, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the—
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
This is the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
But do you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything?
For real,
Good
bro.
point.
Who can beat
But not
SpongeBob,
I didn't
bro?
forget.
That string feat also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story as he's living it. Screw the pencil or the bubbles, he can just will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god, a yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least Arthur finally got to be a real
For
hero.
real.
And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
The winner is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god.
Our God.
Stay tuned, we'll be jumping into the next match.
Stupid. Our God. Stupid. It's so stupid. I mean, obviously, this was a truly one-sided fight. I mean, come on, bro. He's a cartoon with cartoon abilities, bro. It's just like your only hope of like who would be the best cartoon to fight the who's done some stuff in the cartoon like that. That's what I'm saying. Like after season 3, I haven't even really seen much SpongeBob. Episode here and there, and I seen some creepy shit, some weird shit, and I'm just like, this ain't for me. So I don't know what SpongeBob's pulled off in like the later seasons, but seasons 1 through 3, I mean, he wasn't pulling off no pulling the universe, but that must be some season 8, 9 shit right there, cause I ain't never seen that. And that's what I'm saying. What other cartoons? That's a good one. Who goes against SpongeBob? At least gives him a good match. Like who has those types of feats? I don't know. So I don't know. That was a good one. It was funny. It was interesting. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of interesting to learn about that old school Aquaman. I didn't know he couldn't go out of water for like an hour. I didn't know that. I've never really seen most of the older DC stuff like that. So that'll be interesting to watch at some point in my life, but we'll see. yeah, man, shout out Death Battle, man. This was a good one. Shout out Death Battle. If you fucks with what I do, please leave a like. Do not leave a dislike. Please leave a comment down there somewhere for your boy. And please, please, please hit that subscribe button. And if you currently know when I upload a video, please hit that notification bell as well. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to the new subs. And we're just going to keep pushing. Like I said, we're going to keep running a few of these death battles because I've just been enjoying those. And those are really cool and stuff like that. So appreciate y'all taking the time. And catch y'all in the next one, all right? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Deuces.